I might be a little distracted today. My friend's dad passed away today, and uh, this was a great guy. I mean, a truly phenomenal man. Uh, as I wrote about him, saying that he was the surrogate father to just about any kid who walked in his front door. Um, he would smile and laugh when appropriate. He would scowl at you when appropriate, but never, never did a negative thing come out of his mouth. Not once. Um, yeah, it came on rather suddenly. He was a very active senior uh, until just a couple of days ago. And then he started passing out. He was hospitalized. And then I don't know the details, but he passed. So, yeah, a little bit distracted. And in reference to the game, now that I'm going to be uh, utterly cheap and corny here, this guy was kind of like my Rost, in which, he would take care of us. Um, we could feel the love. We were fed. We were watered. Um, that makes us sound like farm animals, but yeah, it's a sad thing. It's very sad. Uh, so in a way, I'm doing this just to distract myself. Otherwise, I'm going to sit here and just think about the loss of this great guy. So we will continue onward and upward with Aloy's trials and tribulations. Got comfy, got my fresh iced tea, got my leg off. There's a statement you want to hear often. Come home, take the leg off, feel great. Come home. I'm always home. I am broken. Canisters with blaze are highly volatile. You betcha. How volatile? I'm just doing this part for fun. Yeah. Did not leave many survivors. Oh. And there you have it. All machines are dead. Yeah. I got things I haven't used. What? I killed a goose. Inadvertently. I got no XP for that because I didn't actually shoot it. But, yeah, occasionally you'll blow up the beastie and animals within range will get murdered for it. Alright, we'll run over here real quick. Save the wire. Not that I may ever actually go into those. I usually make sure I have more than enough resources on hand. I'm a overcautious player like that. Do not need those things. Really? Got nothing special to sell? Okay. Click save. And now, just over this little stream, we've got... Okay, there's a mechanic in the game that lets you take photos. Photo mode. But, well, I've taken a couple of pictures and posted them. I use it mostly to check the time within the game. So, right now it's 8 in the evening, or 8:15. So, I'm going to save one of my objectives here. What? Nope. I'll call in my ride. And set an objective. Can I cross this river? Is it too deep?
My focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it.
There's our unknown signal. We're gonna go for that, but I
have 3 sons. Now they'll let me inside the Hunter's Lodge. Well, let's see how that turns out.
I'm going to do this for now. Oh, go away.
The Nora village, up on the heights.
Oh, hey. Let's go here and grab some quests, shall we? I'm horrible at this. Every time I'm in an area, I'll forget that a quest exists. So then I'll find myself running back there and go, oh right, I didn't grab the thing. Yeah, I'm a genius. Astonishingly, no quest giver ever sleeps.
Encompass the world? If it does,
Yawn.
then watch over her. Be with her. You're Aloy, aren't you? They say you've been made a seeker with rite of passage from the Sacred Land.
Yes. To track the killers who attacked the Proving.
I can't imagine leaving All Mother's protection. But my sister Nakoa is like you. Fearless. She went north to find a Karja officer called Zaid, one of the captains of the Red Raids. He's dangerous. I'm really worried about her.
How worried are you? I miss match game. Anyway.
Did the matriarchs really give Nakoa permission to leave?
No. They refused her. But nothing could stop her from going after Zaid. He murdered our father during the Red Raids. Nakoa saw it happen. Hid in the cellar and forced herself to watch. It changed her.
Traumatized her, more likely. And she forced herself to watch? Wow, self-inflicted PTSD. That's great. Nakoa, you're a hero in my book.
I lived in the Embrace during the Red Raids. What was it like out here?
For 10 years, the Karja attacked without warning. Devils like Zaid butchered braves and kidnapped civilians for blood sacrifice. It all ended when the mad Sun King died. The matriarchs say his son wants to set things right. But that wasn't enough for Nakoa.
So Nakoa set off to murder Zaid and everyone who ever knew him, including his puppy.
You could have gone with her.
Leave the sacred land and be purged from All Mother's eternal memory? No. I begged Nakoa to stay so she could avoid that fate. She said she didn't care. I don't know. Will she really be cursed for avenging our father? It seems cruel.
And yet she seeks some sort of closure with this revenge, whereas you cling to your superstitions and stay behind. You're weak.
I'll keep an eye out for her.
Oh, Mother bless you. I know the matriarchs won't let her return to the sacred lands, but I just need to know that she's all right. She must have passed through Mother's crown. My Aunt Salai lives there. They might have spoken. Maybe she can tell you more.
Okie dokie, so
Mother.
another quest given.
The outcast girl, so she survived her wounds.
Yes, she did. Oop, don't need to talk to them much. Okay. Fia they got a youthful actress, I don't know who, but the delivery is just, it sounds like she was just exhausted by the time they were done with the takes, and it was just, alright, fine. Fia's character will just be dead inside.
That brave. Sounds like he's suffering.
Yes. It's only a matter of time before he passes on. I've seen people die before, but never in such pain. I want to be strong like you, but nothing I do comforts him. I don't even have any dream willow to ease his pain. There should be some in stashes along brave trails to the east, but I must keep vigil for this man. I don't suppose you could check the stashes? Even a little dream willow would ease his pain.
You said that you, wanted to be strong, like me. I take it you know who I am?
I do.
You're
I know
Batman.
a lot of people didn't want you in the proving. But if you hadn't been there, everyone would have died. Shows how much we know. The very person we needed was someone the tribe never wanted. I wish I could borrow some of your courage now. For him.
You don't need to borrow what you already have.
I hope you're right.
I honestly don't know how they could have altered her delivery to make her sound more enthusiastic for her job, more desperate. She just sounds, he's dying. We're all dying. The dying brave.
How did the man you're caring for get hurt?
He was one of the war party, wounded in battle down the ridge there. He was too weak to be carried back to Mother's heart, so they brought him here. I'm supposed to comfort him, but all I can do is whisper. Tell him to think of his mother's smile.
Could you see the ambush from here?
I heard it. Explosions and screams and the howls of machines like monsters. That's what he keeps groaning and muttering about. Machines like nightmares ripping everyone to shreds. If only I could calm him. Help him forget all that and go to All Mother in peace.
Don't worry, I will find your marijuana.
Tell me what you need again.
Dream willow. An oil made from the bark of water willows. that brings sleep and numbs pain. My supply is gone, but hunters keep it in stashes along brave trails, out of reach of beasts and machines. There should be some left in the stashes along trails to the east.
Oh, so Green Willow is the opioid of this world. Great.
You're young for a healer, aren't you?
Yes. I'm still learning the basics. But all the true healers are busy in Mother's heart. Besides, this brave is beyond healing. What he needs is someone to stay with him. And that, I can do.
I'll check the stashes for Dreamwillow if I get a chance.
You will? Thank you. My only wish is to ease this poor man's suffering.
Now, you'd think there would be a sense of urgency to get this particular quest done, but there isn't. Within the game, you can take days, and so if you ever think about it in the back of your mind, he's suffering for days. I happen to know where I need to go for hunting ground. There we go. I don't know if my microphone's picking it up, but there's the roar of lawnmowers outside, which is always, great for broadcasting purposes. I'm just getting this out of the way because I don't want to have to come back here. World doesn't work like this. What am I doing? That's not going to work out for me at all. There we go. That's where we want to go.
The Brave Trail. Should be a cache of Dreamwillow up there.
Oh, sorry, gotta hold that.
No Dreamwillow. Just a few shards.
Fine. I heard you, Bisky. I am not coming after you. Run, little piggy, run. Let's mark that real quick.
I'm picking up another signal.
Oh, Rico, hush you. What? I thought we looted these guys. What are you doing? Oh, that one had a supply cache. Alright, I gotta get up there.
Might be a cache of Dreamwillow along that Brave Trail.
This was kind of fun the first time I did it, because there's a slip wire. You're supposed to go down, and I kept missing it. And there's no guarantee I'm gonna get it now. See? There we go. Oh. There is something holding it out. For a second, I thought it was just hovering in the air.
Strange. Looks like someone swapped all the dream willow in these caches for shards. There's no dream willow in these caches. Fia will want to know.
Yeah. Oops. I never keep more than 500 sticks on hand. We'll fast travel back to Fia. A nice little mechanic of the game is when you fast travel, it automatically saves your arrival at that point. So, I don't know where I am going.
You're back.
I've already been to those stashes. All I found was a few shards.
That's strange. Who would have taken the dream willow? It's possible that Jun has gathered more. You could ask him, if you're willing to make the journey.
Jun?
You say someone named Jun might have some dream willow?
Yes. He may be a recluse, but he helps the tribe by picking herbs and brewing medicines. The problem is that he lives west of Mother's Crown, and the machines in that region are troublesome.
What sort of machines?
Scrappers. And sawtooths. It's quite dangerous.
Don't worry, I am a superhero. I can battle the machines with great ease.
I'll be on my way.
Goodbye.
See? All the passion of a brick. Alright, so one of the things you can do, when you go to the quests, you can find out how far or near you are to individual quests by going down, and you'll see the War Chief's trail. The War Chief has a tail? War Chief's trail is 151 steps away. A secret at the gates, 590. Insult to injury, 495, and so on, okay? The ancient armory, while incredibly close, cannot be done until much later in the game when you have all of those power cells. So, I'm going to do our nearest quest right now. Let's call our ride. Sometimes your ride gets stuck. You're coming from the village? Okay, that was different. The game is supposed to, you can set it to follow the path.
Party got massacred. Such destruction.
But it doesn't always follow the path properly. And blood spatter, lots of it. Spears, a bow. I really did throw a lot of detail into this game.
Maybe the war chief left something behind. Some clue as to where she went. Lots of machines. All controlled by the killers. They sent a stampede of them down the slope. The Nora managed to take down a corruptor. But not before the killers used it to send the other machines against them.
Anything else? Oh, there we go. Thank you for, for mowing the lawn so loudly.
Brave! Let us speak!
Okay, this guy's Dran, his wounds, they give me the heebie-jeebies. They look painful.
The dead and wounded all cleared away. Are there no more braves or healers here?
Just me. You're hurt. What happened?
I didn't. It's madness out there. War Chief Sona sent me back to report. I'm no good to her like this.
Because I injured my face. I cannot use a bow. Okay?
Varl told me that the war chief tracked the killers. Did she find them?
We followed their trail, but again and again they sent corrupted machines to attack us. My wounds started to slow me down, so the war chief sent me back to let others know she hasn't given up the fight.
So, you were here when the war party was ambushed?
I was. I thought after the proving there could be no darker day, but I was wrong. The war chief was delayed gathering the rear guard. Eager for revenge, the braves in the lead fell into the trap. Dozens lost in minutes. If Sona hadn't arrived and rallied us, no one would have survived.
Varl sent me to look for Sona. Do you know where she is now?
All I can tell you is where we parted. Near the metal tower, southeast of the ruins at Devil's Thirst. Look to the rise behind it with a lone boulder. I'll head for the embrace and report what I know to Varl and the others. May All Mother lend you strength. You'll need it, going alone.
Yes. Your warning about me needing strength, though, is unnecessary, for I am the protagonist within this story. I need not your strength. Check the time. Alright, so, we do need... We need to go this way. So we shall.
My focus is receiving another signal.
Yes, we know. Good God, dear boy. Must you be so repetitious? Sawtooth. I thought I scanned these guys.
More than equipped to take you on.
Wow. Some might find this humorous. I just attempted to reload my ammo as I would have done in Overwatch. So, that's a thing that's happened.
I must be closing in on the signal.
Indeed you are.
A Tallneck. Looks just like Ross described. The signal must be coming from its head.
Oop.
I need to get up there.
It's not what I wanted. I wanted the map. Okay, I want to get to that campfire. If you are too close to a campfire, you cannot fast travel to it. And kind of waiting for daylight here, so I am going. Look at this wrecked cars. Ancient debris. Let's see. Ancient metal eye. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but I love the ancient toothpick, which is actually a corkscrew. And flavor text. Again, allowing anyone who wants to pause so they can read this fun stuff. Found that one by accident just now, but there is one here that I know of. I've run into it so many times, I now have it memorized. Refugee Museum in London. I guess they didn't realize Brexit was coming. Actually, let's go back to the top. Give it a moment. Alright, and this one was a bit confusing to me initially. I was like, why is there a climbing point here? Let's find out. Why not? I do not need sticks. Wow, that I got very hurt. Story mode, trying to kill me. And of course there are no easily found herbs around to refill it. What if I get a paper cut? Okay, now that daylight is coming, let's get ready to rumble. Oh, Tallnecks. They have no weaknesses and all of the strengths.
This is where it ends.
I was actually expecting that to be a much. But hey, I can't. No, wait, don't. Hey, stop that. Alright. Now we shall climb up to a point where we can jump onto the Tallneck.
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the Tallneck.
If you actually mark Tallneck as a quest, the marker will follow it. And sometimes when you reach a point where you can jump onto it, you're stuck waiting for a minute or so until it comes back around.
All right. Now I just have to reach its head.
This girl has a lot more chutzpah than I do. You can catch me climbing up a giant robotic tower. Okay. This is why I waited for daylight. I'm looking at the background. I'm not watching Aloy sway back and forth. It is gorgeous. Alright, let's do this.
Just a little longer, then I'll leave you to your wandering. So the Tallneck remembers everything along its path, and sends what it sees to other machines.
Okay. The reason why we go after the Tallnecks is for the map reveal. Look at that. No more fog of war. Shows you quite a few of the machine nodes. Oh, of course not. I gotta wait for it to pop up. When you rappel down, the Tallneck releases an electromagnetic pulse, so it either destroys or temporarily disables the bigger machines, so that when you land, you're not immediately going to die. There we go. That's the data point I wanted to try and find before. No response, G prime. Alright. Back to the Warriors Priest trail. English. It's my second language. Come here, horsey. Wait. More debris. Oh no, it's not debris. It's that watcher that fell from before. And brilliant. I tell you, brilliant. Oh, give me a conflicting marker, why don't you?
This must be the rise Sona's runner told me about. The war chief stopped here. So where did she go next? Dressings for wounds. They must have taken a moment to rest. That old bow has seen a lot of action. Arrow shards. No one would have left it willingly. Sona's taken losses. The runner wasn't the only one who got hurt. Might be a blood trail I could follow. I should try my focus.
Okay, I didn't even press it. It just did that on its own, so my PS4 is haunted. And can't take the horse where we're going. Horse don't climb so good.
Tracks. Boots and blood. Looks like Sona and her braves headed for that ridge.
Bleeding into their boots. Oh, come on. You were supposed to grab that ledge. It's marked for that. Well, we heard those.
I'll do what I have to.
Oh, come on. I missed. Right there. That red schmutz on the floor, after you kill them, if you walk into it, it acts as a poison and it does you damage. So, yeah, be careful of that. Yeah, as you discover machine sites, they appear on the map, or get confirmed on the map, if you will. Okay, this is an example of the jump mechanic being so horrible. If you were a normal human being, you'd leap with, one leg and land with the other, but nope. She does that. And it looks, yeah. They could have done better. Here we go again. Ready? Every time she jumps like that, my heart leaps inside my chest like, are you gonna make it? Are you gonna die?
A dead sawtooth. Maybe Sona took it out. She could be close.
Oh, there's a turkey. See, it's raining, and the rain... Why can't it always be sunny in Utah?
You're lucky I happened by. One heartbeat more, and that sawtooth would have torn you apart.
Half a heartbeat more and I would have killed it myself. So you're War Chief Sona? Varl asked me to find you.
Has he held the gate?
He has, bravely. I saw him kill a corrupted machine himself. But he worries for you.
Our tribe needs strength, not sentiment. I've tracked some of the killers who struck the Proving. I crave vengeance. Do you?
You have no idea.
Show me then. Lend me your strength. Follow.
They found such talent in Ashley Birch for the voice acting for Aloy. Why couldn't they find such perfection in all the others? Rost, Aloy, even Resh. Ugh. Um, these voice actors did a spectacular job, but some of them just the delivery is annoying or dead or off key. It just
The killers are just across this ridge, digging the cursed earth. The sin of the ancients is buried in that soil. Corrupter demons.
I know of them. I killed one at Mother's Watch.
A bold claim. I wonder if you'll live up to it. Hours ago, I sent Braves into hiding in the trees below. On my signal, they'll attack. The enemy and their demonic machines outnumber us, but we will have fury on our side.
We could have more than that.
Explain.
That's Blaze. What we used to burn, they used to blast. It's how they dug out this pit.
So we put fire to it and then?
Boom.
Then let us begin.
Whoa, wait. Let's not rush. Give me some time to make an approach. If I end up alerting them, open fire.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
have a little faith, woman. I mean, really. Maybe I suck, and I probably do. I do. Aloy's awesome. It's almost as though they lead you right to this perch. Hey, stop shooting at me, I'm the good guy. Oh, yeah. And yeah, some of those guys, they actually carry Blaze on their back, which is a tactical error if you ask me.
You get back in there and fight!
Steady.
I see him.
Yeah, one of the things these guys will do. Hey! Wait a minute. I gotta mark that guy.
Cover what you care for.
Haven't you people learned the trick? Corrupted machines. Hey. This is where you use one of them fire resistant.
The sun can't save you now.
The sun can't save me now? They're not sun worshippers, you ninny. And there we have it. As far as I know, your allies in these fights don't ever die. They all died beforehand when chasing the bad guys, but now they are impervious to death and destruction. I don't know how that worked out. Maybe they were all bitten by radioactive machines that gave them armor. Yep. Sure, I'll waste the heal all potion. That's what the 2+ signs on that particular one mean. Nope. Can't get anything from him. I'm full up. Alright. Let's go talk to that bundle of warmth. War Chief Sona. Hello, sweetheart. How are you today?
This wasn't all the killers. I counted more at the War Party massacre. If I have to chase their filthy shadows from here to Spear's Reach, I will.
You're hurt. Losing blood.
My health is not your concern.
No one doubts your determination, but you need rest.
She's right, War Chief. Give your wounds time to close.
Varl, what are you doing here? I ordered you to hold that gate with your life.
And so I did, until the runner you sent returned with news of his encounter with Aloy and your location. I left the gate well guarded. My place is here, with you, with our vengeance. Am I not owed that?
Maybe I should have a look around. See if I can figure out where the rest of the killers are.
Do as you wish. Everyone else does.
Mother.
Mom? Come on, I cared. Is that such a crime? In a matriarchal society, perhaps it is. No. I'm just grabbing loot. For no reason other than I can. Again, leaving the sticks behind. Got more than enough sticks to make arrows. And now...
Commanders, over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed 12 men. Here in the Ring of Metal, I've taken the precaution of placing our entire stockpile in a covered shelter, safe from stray sparks and lightning, and I've posted guards to control access. I urge you to take similar measures, or suffer the consequences. Supply Master Thrawn, out.
A blaze stockpile inside their base. Sabotage that, and we win.
I loved how Varl and Sona quickly rushed to their positions so the story can continue. What? We're wandering out? Oh, wait. Our cue! We need to talk to Aloy.
I found something. The rest of the killers are camped inside a ring of metal. Any idea what that means?
Damn them. The Ring of Metal lies in the ruins of Devil's Grief. That ground is taboo. I will return to the matriarchs, beg them to make an exception.
There's no time for that.
Blood spilled calls for blood spilled. If the ground is cursed, then let our vengeance sanctify it.
You blaspheme.
Please, War Chief, break the taboo.
Devil's Grief is a cursed place. But Maybe Aloy's secret blessing can protect us. I'll send scouts ahead. Our force will assemble at the cliff above Red Echoes, and launch our attack from there.
Sounds like a plan. See you there.
Okay, so with a plan in place of sorts, I didn't empty that out. Yeah, the hour is almost up. I want to find a campfire along the way, and then I'm going to take a brief break. I remember correctly. Yeah, calling a horse right now would not help because the horse cannot go down that. But I can. Okay. Wait, am I going the right way? Yes, I am. And I forgot to get the special maps. Oh, why didn't any of you tell me? Do you realize what you've done? See, not quite following the road. What did I just kill? Oh, once again, the fox says, "Ah!" Running down wildlife with my... What? Another... Again with the damn fox. What are you doing? Don't you beasties know to run from the machines? Okay. The only thing I'm going to do here, after I pause the broadcast, is run
Snow
off,
chill itches.
sell some garbage, and then I'll be back. So, see you all soonish.